It's a little bit chaotic, Stuart. I think what it boils down to is people just had a long positions that they had to execute going into the expiry of a contract. I think it's the unprecedented length in ETF holdings. If we look at the ETF US based oil fund, it's at record highs. So despite oil falling throughout 2020, retail investors have been buying. Here's the bottom line here. ETF's located on Wall Street. Sure, Wall Street's close to the Hudson River, but you can't deliver oil to Wall Street. Ultimately, these contracts had to get rolled forward, and this is the result. Nobody was willing to buy them off the fund, and prices plummeted.
And presumably traders are really going to be looking now at what could happen next. I mean, there's obviously no sign in this glut for the need for oil in sight. I mean, it's expected to continue, isn't it, obviously?
Yes, it's a combination of the demand devastation because of the COVID and the oversupply. OPEC just didn't come up with a big enough production cut. Hence the reason why the market's focusing on storage facilities brimming. This is a big issue. The thought here is when storage facilities actually get to that saturation level, oil prices are going to collapse. Simply, there's no need to produce more oil. If you're going to produce it, you might as well just pour it directly into the Gulf. Unfortunately, that's the state of affairs that we're moving forward in the oil market right now.
And this huge reduction in oil use partly caused, of course, by the collapse in the number of flights, the airline industry. We've got a first big casualty in the airline industry. Virgin Australia has entered into voluntary administration.
It's just going to be a knock-on effect, and this is the problem here. These lower oil prices could have a severe credit effect, and we're starting to see that in the airline industry. But let's face facts. When we do reopen the economy, I'm guessing here that border restrictions, along with air traffic restrictions, are going to be the last that are going to be unlocked down, so to speak. And therefore, I think oil is going to continue to struggle even when we start to reopen the economies again.